Welcome to the setup and installation overview for the R980AT tire changer from Ranger. In this video, we'll show you everything you'll need to know about unboxing and setup so that you can get to work in no time. Make sure you're wearing protective gear. For full detailed instructions, please refer to your owner's manual. The R980AT is fastened to a pallet and crated. At the bottom of the crate, use either a pry bar or a hammer to push the metal tabs all the way down on all four sides. Once you have finished the tabs, go ahead and rotate the crate off and move it off to the side. Next, remove the plastic protecting the tire changer. Do not discard any parts wrapped in bubble wrap or stowed in plastic bags. Locate the accessory and fasteners box. The bead breaker blade, and the turbo blast hose. Set them off to the side where they won't get damaged or in your way. Find the 3 hex head bolts and 3 flat washers from the accessories and fasteners box. Afterwards, cut the straps securing the assist tower to the pallet and tire changer cabinet. With the help of a second person, carefully move the assist tower aside. You'll find the swing arm main tower bolted to the pallet. Carefully remove the bolts and then cut the strap that is securing the main tower to the changer cabinet. Next, remove the bolt that was used to secure the strap to the swing arm of the tower. You'll want to keep that bolt handy. You'll also want to have at least 2 people handling both the main tower and the assist tower. Move the tower base over the tire changer cabinet and line up the 4 holes in the base over the 4 large holes in the top of the cabinet. Have the second person stand the main tower up on its base as you bolt it down. Next, you'll retrieve the turbo blast hose assembly. Wrap Teflon tape clockwise around the threaded joint when viewed from the thread start. Then you'll connect the turbo blast hose assembly to the main tower using the movable joint. Be careful to not damage or lose the O-rings for this joint. Afterwards, you'll begin preparing to install the assist towers and arms. Remove the bolt holding the tire changer to the pallet on its rear quarter. You'll need the tower bracket weldment and the lower support bracket, as well as the fasteners. You'll find them in the parts box as noted in the manual. Install the lower support bracket on the main cabinet. Now remove the protective packing from the assist tower. Install the tower bracket weldment onto the assist tower. With the help of a second person, move the tower with its arms into position on the lower support bracket. Place 2 screws through the tower bracket weldment and the chassis bracket bolted to the top of the cabinet, as shown here. Secure it finger tight with flat washers, split ring lock washers, and hex nuts. Insert the split ring lock washers and covers through the assist tower base and thread them into the lower support bracket. Tighten all the fasteners securely. Next, you'll be installing the bead breaker blade. Retrieve the bead breaker blade and remove the bolt, lock washer, and lock nut. Next, insert the bead breaker blade onto the bead breaker arm and secure it with the bolt, lock washer, and nut that you just removed. Now you'll be connecting to air pressure. Route the air lines from the regulator, filter, and oiler, lubricator to the main tower and tighten. The R980AT requires a 15 to 25 CFM air source with an operating air pressure of 140 to 165 psi. Next, you'll be attaching the toolbox to the tower. Remove any protective plastic from the tower and the toolbox, and then remove the 4 screws, washers, and lock washers from the toolbox bracket on the main tower, located above the air connections. Secure the toolbox using the screws, flat washers, and lock washers that you just removed. Now you're ready to install the inflation gauge. Locate the inflation gauge bracket on the left side of the tower above the turbo blast, opposite the compressed air input. Remove the 2 lock washers from the bracket. Keep them close by because you'll need them soon. Retrieve the inflation gauge from its bag or protective wrap and mount it on the side of the tower. Position the gauge so the air lines are exiting at the bottom. Secure in place using the screws, lock washers, and flat washers that were recently removed. Route the 2 air lines through the guides welded to the tower and into the push-to-connect pneumatic fitting on the air line exiting out of the back of the tire changer. Connect them by matching color. You're almost done. Now remove any final bolts holding the tire changer to its pallet. The next step is to have a forklift, shop crane, or other lifting device and go into position over the tire changer table extending back towards the main tower. Using lifting straps rated to support the changer's load, place 1 lifting strap around the front of the tire changer, roughly on the center line of the turntable, and a second strap at the rear of the tire changer. Lift the changer a few inches off of the pallet and verify that the changer is stable and balanced. Move the pallet out from under the tire changer. Use a forklift, shop crane, or other lifting device to carefully position the tire changer at the desired work location. Lastly, you'll move on to the final preparations. Start by removing any additional packing material and plastic. Now place the turbo blast hose on the hook on the side of your R980AT. Then go ahead and install the swing adjustment screw and knob into the main tower swing arm bracket. At this point, remove excess shipping grease with clean rags. Next, you'll connect the air and power supplies. Use a suitable quick connect air fitting of your choice and install as shown. The R980AT must be connected to a 208/240 VAC power unit on a dedicated 20-amp circuit. Make sure to have a licensed electrician perform all electrical work. We recommend mounting the R980AT to the floor for optimal performance. Refer to the manual for more information. Additionally, in the manual, you will find a before-use checklist. Be sure to review and perform any necessary tests, as well as familiarize yourself with the operating procedures before beginning normal operation. Thank you for watching.